Hey guys, we're here at 5440. We're here with the founder, Bolt Minister, and with my good friend, Steve Bomer. And today, Steve is naming a beer, and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. Steve, what's the name of this rad beer? And maybe Bolt, talk about what type of beer it is.
Well, it is called Liquid Lunch. Obvious, I guess, the reason why we would call it a Liquid Lunch. It's an IPA. It's kind of your recipe. It's called Half Cocked is the original, and because I was involved with it, they said for this batch you can go ahead and name it. So we've named it Liquid Lunch, and we're really excited. It's fun, super fun.
We played with the hops. So this batch of West Coast IPA has El Dorado hops and Sativa hops in it. So it's really juicy, and it also has a big citrus kick to it. So it tastes a little sweet, but it's actually a really dry beer. So it drinks really well. Would pair really good with lots of burgers and sort of some aggressive foods. So.
And you guys have great food here and burgers.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about your menu and what you guys serve.
Yeah, so our restaurant is fantastic. We're family friendly. We have an amazing Reuben. We have great burgers, chicken strips for the kids.
As a mom of 3 kids with 2 dogs, I love the fact that you guys have this big outdoor space. Of course, unbelievable views here. We're at the port in Washougal, which is so much space to just lounge. I know you guys have trivia night. You guys have music playing sometimes. It's really a lifestyle around this brewery, which I shared to you that my husband's from Germany. That's very cultural in Germany to bring the whole family out,
Prost.
have a beer, prost. Bolt, why Washougal? Why did you choose this community to open up 5440?
Back in 2015, the big warehouse spaces where breweries really need to go were taken up by a lot of the marijuana grows.
Sure.
So we had to look outside of the boundaries that we were actually looking at. And then we were looking in Ridgefield and Washougal and Camas and a little bit further afield.
Oh, wow.
Once we found Washougal, we talked to the city planners immediately.
Nice.
And they just got us. They exactly knew what we were about. We realized how special this community is. And now, me and my wife, we moved from the house I grew up in.
Where was that at?
Up in Hawkinson.
Oh, okay. All right.
And instead of doing a 45-minute commute every day, we moved down here.
Oh, awesome.
We're right behind the high school. The community is just the most welcoming thing, and you can't beat the weather in Washougal. The shoulder season is fantastic, and the people are the best part.
You guys, we talked about, have a lot of events. You guys, I think there's a big event in Washougal around beer coming up, right?
We have a handful of events every year.
Okay.
A lot of them are fundraisers for the Camas Washougal Community Chest.
Oh, cool.
And so.
What's the next one coming up?
Outlaw Fest will be in June.
Okay.
And we always have classic country music / outlaw country.
Cool.
It's a lot of fun, but it's
some line dancing maybe?
You can absolutely do that.
Steve's a big line dancer, I've heard.
We'll get in. We'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And where can they find you on social media?
Yeah, 5440beer.com. And then Facebook, Instagram, you can find us all on the socials.
And then last question, out of all the beers you've made over many, many years, it sounds like, what is your favorite beer and why?
Kolsch.
Kolsch?
Yeah, because it's so, again, with the German thing, I love it, but it is such a very particular, delicate little beer to make. I love
Again,
Kolsch.
prost.
Cheers.
Guys, 5440, make sure you get out here, bring the family, bring anybody and everybody. It's such a great experience, and best of luck to you, Bolt and Steve. We look forward to the next naming of the next beer. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.